Hello there, Dan the Weatherman here. Hey, welcome to my weather show. We've had quite a busy week across New Zealand for weather and surrounding areas. Things are going to quieten down. The big story, of course, has been the Tropical Cyclone Cody. Now, of course, just remnants, this lump of yellow here. And look to the north. Did you notice the explosion of colour there? That, of course, 1, 2, 3, and then boom, up it goes. That is the Hunga Tonga volcano, just erupting to the north of Tonga. With this thing here, it looked several days ago like it was going to be heading to New Zealand, but of course the steering winds that push these weather systems, those have been quite strong, and you can just notice little bends in these lines in the upper level winds that push the weather system, and they've been interesting because these have been interacting with it as it moves south from Fiji, and what they do, they more or less grab the storm system and steer it, and in reality, what was the computer model saying it's going to track to New Zealand, maybe somewhere from the Bay of Plenty to spots east, it was much, much further east. The reason why in the actual atmosphere, the anomaly, if you can just make out Australia here, see that blue? Those are stronger winds. So if you have stronger winds pushing this way, that means what is a track, and the computer models think it's going to go there. The atmosphere says, no, that's not the case. That's why it is tracked east. So of course, better for New Zealand. The warm air in the mid levels of the atmosphere has been playing a part too, big upper ridge, and this has been a factor. 50.7 degrees to parts of Australia this week, down to that warm air as well. But this is all down to as well the warming of our planet. Let's get through the course of the next week or so. So there is the tropical troublemaker, the remnants of what is Cyclone Cody, sitting there awfully close, but if anything it's Gisborne that just picks up the stronger winds as that thing slides through. Where you see the purple, those are the stronger winds close to the core. They're strong to severe gales, probably just off. We will get maybe touching severe for a time to Gisborne. The big story though has of course been the seas, and those have been just churned up already. 2, 3, 4, as much as 7 meters. And of course, with the eruption of the volcano, you know what that has done to our seas to the north, making them more erratic. The strongest seas there, the heavier swells, those are in the lighter color there, drifting away through Tuesday and Wednesday, with the blue being quieter conditions as the high settles in. So it does turn out much quieter through the week. A new high sets in, that goes away. Still cloudy, showers to eastern parts going into the course of Tuesday. Notice a new front, bits and pieces of rain work into the far south through Tuesday. By Wednesday, we get a bit of moisture feeding onto that system. That's a more active front to spread into much of the South Island. So South Island sees a wet day, warm ahead of it, 1 or 2 showers maybe to say places like Taranaki. Everywhere else in the North Island, your day isn't too bad for Wednesday. That is going long gone, the remnants of that tropical troublemaker. By Thursday, that's a push of a southwestern. If you notice that blue line, that's cold air. That's probably dropping your temperatures down to maybe the far south. If you're getting to 10, 12, 13 degrees for, say, places like Invercargill for a high, you've done well. Not much rain getting to Auckland, unfortunately. You could do with some rain. That will be it. A leftover easterly flick, and then it just sits there for Friday. Next weekend, heads up. The tropics are still going to be very active and very busy, and I'll run through what is called the upper level winds, and I look at these a lot of times. That shows energy where you see blue. The red shows warmer air or chilled out atmosphere. You can see the swirl here. Sorry for the blinking, but this of course is then a new surge of warmth coming from the Indian Ocean. Why is that important? That comes through. It helps develop with the blue upper energy, so by this time next weekend, we could see a new low forming coming out of the tropics, probably just an area of low pressure, but it could perhaps for northern and western areas be another wetter spell to go in through the course of the week. Because until then, you can see where most of the moisture goes. This is accumulated rainfall. Very wet to eastern areas, of course, with the remnant cyclone. We don't get any of that moisture. And there isn't much. Auckland, it's going to be probably Wednesday, Thursday before you get 5. Maybe 10 millimeters, that's it. And then you can see the area of yellow here creeping closer with a developing tropical low. That may bring improving rain chances next weekend. And look at Australia. That's the remnants of course, that was Tropical Cyclone Tiffany fading away to much of the interior. So that's how it's looking for now. See you guys again soon. Bye-bye.